Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode. This is episode number 79, and today we are returning with the final two games of the domestic season, the Premier League final day, which we know is kind of meaningless for us, but also the FA Cup final as well, as we try and retain our domestic double. But to briefly recap the last episode, we head into the penultimate episode of Season 4. We had 4 games, and what games they were. We started off with absolute disaster. A 2-1 loss at home to Everton, which kept us in second place in the table with just 3 games remaining in the season. We totally choked, and Sean Morris got his revenge, returning home and playing very well in that 2-1 defeat. But we did respond though with a 1-1 draw in midweek against Manchester United in the second leg of our Champions League semi-finals. That puts us into the Champions League final for the first time ever, where we'll be taking on Real Madrid, the side who beat us twice last year in the Champions League group stages. We're not going to win that. But the final 2 games of the Premier League were 2 really important wins. The first one, an emphatic 7-0 victory at home to Zanka Swansea. We tore the Dane apart and absolutely thumped Paul Clement's side. It was an unbelievable win, one of our best of the series. And the final game was the penultimate one of the season in the Premier League. We beat Sunderland by 3-2, where we almost choked. We were trailing in this game very early on and could well have slipped up and fallen back to second place in the table. Instead we won, which means coming into the game today, we are currently 3 points clear of Spurs, and that's why the title is basically ours, due to the goal difference swing. We've got Stoke City at home, and we've got FA Cup final against Everton as well, just a repeat of last year's final too. And to show the league table just real briefly as we go into the game as well, this is why the game is basically meaningless. Due to the goal difference swing, it's practically impossible that Spurs can overtake us. So the title's basically ours, but can we retain the FA Cup as well? Well, let's find out. And you know, one thing as well I've got to do as we head into the domestic season finale today is sort this squad out. I don't know if you guys are the same as me, but like everything's got to be in order. I do it in terms of the positions and then the overall rating and then the alphabetical order as well. To me, everything has to be right. Everything's got to be in total order, otherwise I am not happy. And also guys, if you could do me a favour today, in the top right of the video, you will see a poll, and I want you guys to once again cast your vote for your fans player of this season. I'll pick 5 who I believe have been the best players this season. I want your votes for the fans player of the season, and in the season finale, the end of season recap, once again, the winner will be revealed. So vote in the top right, fans player of the season, it's your vote. So first game today, it is indeed Stoke City on the Premier League final day, a game which is essentially meaningless for us. We know the title is all but secured, if not mathematically heading into the game, thus there are lots of changes for this match. Playing the same 4-4-1-1, but loads of change to the lineup due to fitness reasons and the FA Cup final in 6 days time. Hudson's in goal, back four of Jespersen, Keane, Ezekiel Garay, why not, and Oxlade-Chamberlain at right back. Sisto's on the left, but on the right hand side he's wearing a captain's armband, and I think he deserves to lift the title today. Elias Kachunga, our super squad player, we could never have the success without him. He deserves to be recognised today. Marty and Cater through the middle, Van der Linden, our cam, and also Moses, of course, back-to-back Golden Boot winner, going for it for a 3rd straight year, our striker today. And as for the Stoke team, this is crazy, but there's more riding on the game for them today than us, even though we mathematically haven't secured the title. They're in 4th place and may well need a win to hold off the 2 teams below them in order to stay in the top 4. Crazy end to the season. They're playing a 5-2-3, a decent team with Jordan Ayew on the right, Horter on the left, and Penaranda, their striker today. It'd be a bit of a shame to lose on the final day, but Stoke haven't started off badly, and you know what's at stake for them today. They're going to be really up for this one, and due to us having a weakened lineup out there, I wouldn't put it past them getting the win. And that would not exactly, you know, mess with our confidence going into the FA Cup final, but it will certainly hurt us a little bit. And Van Ginkel, right on cue, has given the away side the lead. Mark Hughes' team take the lead 21 minutes in. Marco Van Ginkel, who scored against us earlier this year in the Carabao Cup 3rd round against our youth boys, has made it 1-0. Lovely through ball. Good finish by Van Ginkel, in at the near post. And Stoke City, who might need a win on the final day, have gone in front. But obviously the game doesn't mean that much to us. We don't want to lose the final day, heading into the FA Cup final and the Champions League final as well. Moses on the turn, whips one to the far post, cleared away. Daniel Amati, space to let, flies from range, deflected, another corner. We've had a lot of shots, but we're restricted to long-range efforts at the moment due to Stoke's very good defending. Ox with the delivery, into the centre. Moses' header, tipped over by Butland, still 1-0. We are about to enter half-time, and we are still trailing here at the Kirklees Stadium by 1-0. And once again, I'll reiterate, the result means virtually nothing for us, but with an FA Cup final to come in 6 days and a Champions League final in 2 weeks, come on lads, let's sort it out. This is not the right motivation going into those 2 big games. Jespersen to Amati, through to Van der Linden. He's got Moses ahead of him. Can I poke it through the gap? Yes, great ball. Moses. Oh, great save by Butland. And then the rebound goes just wide of the post. Still tied at 1-0. Sorry, still tied. How can you still be tied at 1-0? Still trailing by 1-0. Even I'm messing up today. I thought EA had fixed this radar problem as well, as Jespersen makes a big interception there. Both teams in white. So annoying as Sisto finds Van der Linden. And again, I'll try and poke it through the gap to Moses if I can. Oh, brilliant from Van der Linden. What a ball. This time, Moses, surely. Yes, baby. Right into the roof of the net. No such problem. Huddersfield 1, Stoke City 1, and Moses going for the golden boot for 3 straight years puts us back on level terms, and that's why I had to start him today, just in case we needed him. But for Van der Linden, what a fantastic ball. Brilliant through ball. This time Moses doesn't flub his lines, smashes it into the roof of the net. Huddersfield 1, Stoke City 1. Thank goodness for that. Sisto trying to get him behind Arietta, who's done well there. Can he turn him and possibly cross to the middle? Yes, nice little reverse step over. Not a bad delivery. Oh, it was set up for Kachunga, but he missed time to jump. And Penaranda gets it clear for Stoke. What a golden chance for Elias Kachunga to win us the game later on. Now that would be fitting, as Daniel Amati plays that wide towards Jespersen. Into Moses. Moses to Mounier. There's a man running through. It's Van der Linden. He's been brilliant today. Van der Linden in off the crossbar. Van der Linden makes it 2-1 to Huddersfield. He's been sensational today, and he's helped us complete the turnaround. First the assist for the Moses goal, and then a wonderful smacked effort in off the underside of the crossbar, Tony Yeboah style. Huddersfield 2, Stoke City 1. That was a wonderful goal. Look at Van der Linden break through the middle of the 2 Stoke defenders and just smacks it in off the crossbar. Van der Linden today, starting this final day. I thought I'd give him a chance in the attacking midfield role, because I've been impressed with him when he's played for us in this team, and he's been absolutely brilliant today. Completed a turnaround, 2-1 Terriers. That's a great performance from a young man that's got big things coming to him. And that is going to do it. Final score here at the Kirklees Stadium, and it's all over. It's a win by 2-1. We come from behind to get it. Delighted with that. And just a casual celebration. I'm wondering whether we're going to see title celebrations today, because the players appear to be walking off the pitch. Oh, don't tell me there's no title celebrations. Come on. Surely not. Come on. Come on. The fans are celebrating. They want to see the title get lifted. Come on. Don't end it there. There's got to be title celebrations, lads. Come on, especially after that comeback win. We deserve to lift the silverware as well. Come on, don't cheap out on me. Is there going to be? Oh no, what? What? Why does this sometimes happen? I can't figure this out. I really can't figure this out. Why sometimes you get to see title celebrations and sometimes you don't. That is so annoying. So we won't see Kachunga lift the title in the end then. God damn it. We thoroughly deserved the win. 12 shots, 4 on target compared to 2 and 1 for Stoke. No doubt about it, deserved the 3 points. And for man of the match, definitely Marvin van der Linden. An excellent performance from our Dutch Academy graduate. But that has really put a damper on the mood today. I wanted to see the title get lifted, and instead, we don't. That's so annoying. I've had multiple different theories thrown around in the comment section of my videos. I've given my own theories from time to time as to why sometimes you don't get to see the title lifted. I actually thought initially it was because if you finish on the same amount of points as the second place team, you don't get to see it. But that can't be true, because we finish in the end, as you'll see the final Premier League table here, 3 points clear of Spurs in second place. So if anyone knows the definitive answer as to why sometimes you see the... Oh, 5 points clear. If you know the definitive answer as to why we don't see title celebrations, please do let me know, because I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. That's really ruined my mood a little bit, to be honest. But that's the final Premier League table. Huddersfield champions back-to-back. Absolutely delighted. It was neck and neck with Spurs for the entire season. A really great campaign and a really great battle with Pochettino and Kane and the boys. But we come through in the end, win it by 5 points. Spurs in second, Chelsea in third, and Everton in fourth. Stoke in the end dropped to 6th place after losing on the final day, with Manchester United in 5th, Liverpool in 7th, and Manchester City and Arsenal both having very poor seasons in 9th and 10th places respectively. And as for the bottom 3, Leicester City going down to the Championship. Such a weird team in career mode. Sometimes a top 4 team, sometimes a relegation team. West Ham in 19th place, and Sunderland in 20th place with just a 24 points as well. And also on the subject of the Premier League final day as well, we can see the team of the competition has been announced as the goalkeeper of the tournament and the Golden Boot winner. Ross Hudson, goalkeeper of the tournament, thoroughly deserved, still on 9.2k a week. Gotta love the professionalism. And Moses Simon did indeed win the Golden Boot for the 3rd straight year. Oh my, where would we be without this guy? He's been unbelievable ever since we signed him. 25 goals for the season, very good indeed. And as for the team of the competition, we've got Hudson, Sessegnon, Tuanzebe, Keita, interesting one really, Moses and Vitinho. So once again, I think for the 3rd straight year, 6 representatives in the team of the year. Now, I don't see any problem with Hudson being in there or Tuanzebe very, very good. Sessegnon, possibly, but Keita's the real surprise there. Moses and Vitinho, of course, the bros definitely deserve it, but Naby Keita, I thought a club record signing, didn't really do that much this season, but fair enough, still, 6 representatives, and I'm fine with that, and very happy with it, really. And as for the top scorers, assists, and clean sheets chart as well, we see that Moses did indeed win the Golden Boot with 25 goals there, confirmation. Vitinho in 2nd with 19, what a season he had, and Bradley King in 4th place with 16 as well. The boys, the trio, were fantastic this season at putting the ball in the back of the net and sharing it around. And did we have anyone else? No, we didn't. But as for top assists, Vitinho won that once again with 12. Will Davis, the handsome man, with 11 as well. Kachunga with 8, our squad player in the top 5 for assists this season. That shows you how important this guy is. Moses with 8 as well, and Malcolm got 8 too. So shared the ball around quite nicely. Oh, Case did get 5 assists, to be fair to him. Not sure how it puts him in the team of the season, but fair enough. And for clean sheets as well, Hugo Lloris and Ross Hudson both tied with 17, but Lloris must have finished above him due to playing fewer games, I can only imagine. And we also see after the game as well, the tournament prize money there. There was a bid for Benedict Lawal as well, by the way, from Avellino, which I accepted before the game, because this is the Nigerian Lawal brother that's not 6'7" and very good, so we're fine letting him go. And Edwin van der Meer wants to terminate his contract, so we'll go to the youth academy, see how good this youngster is. Olof Sjoberg is the one I'm really excited about. But this guy's 17 years old, 64 overall, 84-90 potential, with some very decent technical stats already. 75 free kicks, 73 long shots, like that a lot. 80 short pass already as well. So, oh no, the senior squad is full. Oh no, is that we're going to have to release someone then to give him a contract, or we just leave him in the academy? Oh man, what do we do here? Well, we've got a job lot of midfielders here already, and Max Hoekstra is on the transfer list, as he's not actually that good, and I was fine letting him go to Millwall, but transfer talks broke down. So what I'm going to do is release Max Hoekstra, because I believe that this Edwin van der Meer character has probably got more potential, and he's got the same overall, or was it one lower? One lower overall, but he's probably got more potential. Max Hoekstra only had showing great potential, but I believe this guy's got the exciting prospect tag, so let's find out. Dun dun dun! Edwin van der Meer, there he is right there. An exciting prospect, yeah, high-low work rate as well. Looks pretty decent. I like the hair as well. And, well, 4-star skill was in 2-star weak foot. In the end, I definitely made the right call. He looks much better for the future and much better now as well. And Benedict Lawal's transfer talks have broken down. FIFA 18 career mode summed up in one email.
This for a place in the record books, the history books, and the hands on this wonderful trophy. It's the FA Cup final.
So, second and final game today is now the FA Cup final, a far more important game, and hopefully just as dramatic as the last game with the same result as well. It's Everton in the FA Cup final as we try and retain our domestic double in the same matchup as last year's FA Cup final too. Everton, of course, playing a 5-3-2, and I believe it's the exact same team we faced a couple weeks ago when they beat us at the Kirklees Stadium. Morris in goal again, no surprises there. Forsberg, they're attacking mid. McCarthy's alongside Gay in the middle. And Timo Werner and Willian Jose are the strike duo today here at Wembley. And as for our team, 4-4-1-1 of course, but a lot stronger than the game against Stoke. But Hart is in goal for this one as our cup goalkeeper. Sessegnon, Keane, Tuanzebe and Jespersen make up the back four, as the Ox has been quite disappointing since coming back from injury, so he's on the bench. King is on the left though, Malcolm on the right, Davis and Keita in the middle, Vitina centre forward, and of course Moses the striker as well. Let's retain our FA Cup, let's make it back-to-back domestic doubles. Come on, Huddersfield Town. I feel like we sort of need this as well, you know, heading into the Champions League final against Real Madrid. We need as many positives as we can take heading into that game. The likelihood of us winning is very little, so we need as many positives as we can get to make sure we do feel at least a little bit confident. Oh, that was a lovely reverse ball by Bradley, but Vitinho lost out to Sean. If we can win this game, we feel good, we feel positive. But if we lose this game, feeling even worse, I think, as Moses tries to get around his man and does, and tries to loop it over Morris. Oh, what a goal from Moses! He makes it 1-0 to Huddersfield Town and says to Sean Morris, this time we're going to get the win. And what a goal from Moses. I said we need some positives. What a start to the game. 6 minutes in, and that is one of the goals of this season. There's been a lot of them this season. Quick roulette to buy him some space around Funes Mori. Morris strays a fraction off his line and then dinks it over him. And then the two covering defenders on the line just seem to lose flight of the ball. That is a wonderful chip from our number 33 as we have the early goal in the FA Cup final. That was a sensational piece of improvisation. So every single year there's at least one thing in FIFA that is OP, and what I found in FIFA 18 is that it's chip shots. I've scored so many this year, and that one of the very nicest. That ball came down out of the sky with snow on it. Perfect trajectory, but for this goal, it's a simple cross and head into the back of the net as Moses pushes Toby Alderweireld off him and says, get off me, Belgian. It's 2-0 as we double our lead 33 minutes in. Was it even Alderweireld? I don't know, I think it was. But it's 2-0 to the Terriers, and Moses doubles our lead. King to Ryan Sessegnon, English bros linking up, and then in the centre, Moses peels off Alderweireld and the Nigerian heads it home. Yeah, it was Toby. Into the back of the net. And it's 2-0 to Huddersfield Town. A really, really good first half. We've been largely in control, I would say. A nice goal, a simple cross and header, 2-0, and 11 minutes to go in the first half. We're feeling very confident now of making sure we can retain it. For a moment there, I was thinking, if that's not Toby Alderweireld, I'm going to sound like a complete moron. Belgian? What? That was Mario Gaspar, mate. As Timo Werner gets on the ball. And maybe a chance here for the Toffees. Werner looks for some space here. And the German finds a little bit of it and goes for goal. And it's a wonderful goal. And the German puts Huddersfield, well, halving the deficit. And puts Everton halving the deficit and right back in the game. 2-1. And maybe I spoke too soon. But I certainly didn't get that nationality wrong. And Timo Werner didn't get that finish wrong either. A perfectly placed effort past Joe Hart and into the far corner. And maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe a case of overconfidence. Everton right back in it. It's 2-1. And I've got to dial it down a little bit. This game is far from over. Well, that'll do it for the first half. And we need to calm things down a bit. We were plain sailing, leading by 2. But a late goal from Timo Werner has put this game right back on track. It's 2-1, 45 minutes to go. And anything can happen in the FA Cup final. Davis to Jespersen. Back to Will Davis down the right-hand side. Academy bros linking up here. And Davis finds space off Barber. And that's a brilliant recovery tackle as he puts it behind for a corner. Half an hour to go, still leading by 1. But I want a third goal. I want to restore our 2-goal cushion. Coutinho's delivery to the centre. Looks for King. And Sean Morris, former bro, makes an amazing save. 10 minutes to go. This game far from over. Everton still only trailing by 1 goal. They're a very good team. We found that out 2 weeks ago. We're taking nothing for granted as we try and restore our 2-goal cushion and wrap this FA Cup final up. Cater to the man that normally does it for us late on. Connor Chaplin bending inside. Connor Chaplin saved by Morris. And then Moses to King. And Morris again with the save. As Everton are clinging in there to a 2-1 deficit. Can we wrap this FA Cup final up? Coutinho's corner to Tuantapi. That would have been unbelievable from the captain. We are into stoppage time and we are waiting for the final whistle to come any second now. And there it is. It's all over. We made hard work of it, but we've done it. Final score at Wembley. Everton 1, Huddersfield 2. And we've completed it back-to-back domestic doubles, the Premier League and the FA Cup as well. A 2-1 scoreline and another trophy in the Huddersfield Town cabinet.
Well, it is the most famous domestic club competition in the world, the oldest, still widely celebrated, and to go up to collect the FA Cup, Alan, you've done it.
Yeah, it's a magnificent feeling, and these players, I think defensively they owe those defenders a big pat on the back because their success has been based on that.
The FA Cup winners. Great moments these, Alan, sharing the joy on the field with those off it, the fans. They'll know where their particular friends and families are in the stadium.
Yeah, it's at this point really you don't want to leave the pitch. You don't want these moments to end. Wonderful camaraderie between the lads. What a moment for them.
Well, you have to have the team photo. And they're getting ready for it now.
Yeah, one of those lovely scenes that you'll hang on the wall back at home.
So that will do it then. Huddersfield Town back-to-back domestic doubles, complete with the FA Cup final coming in the second and final game today. For man of the match, I will give it to Moses for the 2 goals he scored. That first one of the very best of the entire season. That was glorious as we get the job done. Absolutely delighted, and that's great confidence going to the Champions League final against Real Madrid in a week's time as well. We know we're going to be the massive underdogs heading into that game. We lost to them twice last year in the Champions League group stages, but we could possibly be set for a magic treble, as unlikely as it does appear. But that will end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and it really helps the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode, the season finale, the Champions League final against Real Madrid very soon. Bye.